Hey, what's going on with it once again? Bros, women, bronies, and Pegasus is the one, the only Mr. Nintendo Free 2011 AK Criticism Guide 2009. Before I do again, of course, this video is brought to you by, I haven't had this probably in a good 6-7 months, even though I usually drink Coke sometimes, but they're kind of pretty much the same. Pepsi and all that, no big intro there, the whole fucking world knows what that is. So, yeah, there's that. So just in case you guys hear me taking breaks, you can pretty much know why. And this almost blew up on me, by the way. I actually got this when I got out of work because I was tired as hell today. I'm surprised it was a little bit busier than normally was. Kind of weird. But other than that, hopefully you read the video and the title above and below. And real quick announcement, I'll probably be doing like some special thing about like some, not really a rant, but kind of a discussion video, because I want to start doing more of those like I used to back in the day. Especially on my criticism guide channel. It's gonna be how bad and how good like Cartoon Network ended up being, like the depth of it. A lot of people say 04, some people like me say 06 or 07, but that's for another video. So this one right here. Oh, and shout out to, I think his name was Daskin100. I'm probably saying his name wrong, but Deskin or Dadarskin, I don't know, 100. Definitely shout out to you, man, for giving me a message on this. I appreciate that. And yeah, let's begin. So what Ash's starter team should be. So most of you guys see right there in plain sight, there's Vivillon. And the reason why I think Vivillon should be a starter team right there is because obviously it's going to be the Butterfree slash Venomoth slash Beautifly slash Dustox. And what else was in 5th generation? Slash Sewaddle and Levani of this generation. Basically that's what it's going to come down to, is one of those. Because I think in 4th gen we really didn't get any of that. 5th gen we did with Unova. Now we got Vivillon for the Kalos region, the 6th generation. The reason why I think it should be a part of his team is, you know, basically want to be one of his weaker Pokemon, obviously, but at the same time, you know, it's going to have a lot of good speed, a lot of good, you know, stats on there. Another really good reason why it should be on there, has a lot of different Technicolors on there, way back in the days, like from the 60s and shit. So they're trying to bring that back. There's all different colors and designs, so they're going for like that Spinda kind of thing, whatever. They all have different types of like spots on their like body, and same with the 5th generation when we had Tynamo do that, so that's a little bit different. And yeah, that's pretty much why I think he should be on Ash's starter team for the Kalos region. The second one up, and I got 2 pictures on 2 of these Pokemon, so just in case you're wondering why there's 2 of them, you'll see. Talonflame. So Talonflame, the reason why he should be on there, and the only reason I think mostly that he should be on there, because, you know, he's obviously way back in the day in Gen 1 he had Pidgeot. In 2nd gen I don't think he had anyone. I know Brock had the Crobat though. 3rd generation he had the Swellow. 4th gen he had Staraptor. 5th gen he had obviously Pheasant, or Pheasant, however some people say. I call it Pheasant. And now he should have Talonflame. Obviously he should have Talonflame, so just in case he needs, like, you know, to destroy Team Rocket's evil plans and organizations whenever they try to like capture Pikachu. Which of course is redundant as hell. We've seen this over a million times, especially if you're like an old school veteran fan like I was, or like I am. You know that it's pretty much redundant and gets old as hell after a while. Unless it would have been like the real team organizations, like after Team Rocket, you know, for 3rd generation you have Team Magma, Team Aqua. 4th gen you already had Team Galactica. 5th gen you have Team Plasma twice. And then the Black and White 2 you had a Plasma Frigate, like the Dark Pirate versions of Team Plasma. And then this one you got Team Flare, so we're still not really sure what they're going to do, except they want to create the world of beauty, and I already said that on my older update videos way back then, which was only like 2 weeks ago. Another reason like why Ash should have this on a starter team, because look at it, it's just freaking amazing as hell. It might not be as big as it is in the picture, but it looks epic as fuck. I'm telling you right now, it looks badass, straight to the fucking point. Like, you don't want to fuck around with this thing in a dark alley. That's what I would do. I wouldn't do. What else? You know, it's going to be in the sky battles, obviously, so it's another good advantage there. The only weakness that it has is 4 times X weakness to, of course, Rock type, because it's fire and flying. It's like we already learned out with the old Charizard way back when, you know, all the way up to now. Except now there's Dragon Fire and X. I know a lot of people probably already have it by now, but unfortunately I don't. But I'm probably not going to get it until like December or January, so when I get all my bills and shit, you know, settled out, I finally get X and Y. But until then, it's going to have to be put on hold for a little bit. I could just either afford the cards for now on, that, or the little plastic stuff. That's it. But other than that, that's basically Talonflame in a whole. I love the little claws that they gave. It's kind of like, even if it's mediocre, it still looks freaking cool as shit to me. the back of his tail might be able to learn even a steel type move, just crazy like Iron Tail, which I doubt it. But if it does, like Steel Wing, I know that's kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? Contradictory for itself because it's a fire type. But you know, of course, if it gets Steel Wing on this thing, it could demolish whatever the hell you want. I'm not really sure about the scope lens, the scope choice specs on this. It might be really fucking a good ass idea. Or a focus sash. I think it would be better if you use this focus sash because I think this one's gonna be pretty weak. At the same time, you know, it looks like that Captain Falcon thing when he did Falcon Punch, and I already said that on two of my real older update videos when I was still doing the X and Y updates and shit. So yeah, that's Talonflame. That's the reason why I think he should be on Ash's team in the beginning. And next one up we got here is, give it a second, this one right here, a Guava. I think that's how you say it. Avalugg. I got two pictures of this one too, and the reason why I put Avalugg on here is because for me it looks like a brother, like a cousin version type of Torterra, how he was, except it's not grass ground, and I think it's just pure ice. Yeah, it is pure ice. It's pretty heavy as fuck. I think in this generation it'll probably be the Torterra of like the grass, not the grass ground, but the ice types, because I know there was a mega version of the other one, Abomasnow or whatever. But other than that, you know, the reason why Ash should have this on his team, but probably most likely for later on his team when he starts getting to like the Elite Four part, like the ending of the seasons, and when he starts going into that transition of that type of the series, that's how he should have it, like this one right here. I mean, the real good moves to teach it, obviously, besides Blizzard, what else? Hopefully he gets the ability Snow Warning, you know, just like how Abomasnow got in Snover, his first evolution. Another reason you should have this thing looks like it could be a good ass fucking sweeper. Its speed is probably going to be most likely shit, obviously, because it's going to be too slow to be going real fast. But I can tell its attack and special attack is going to be hard fucking core. Maybe special defense. Maybe. Don't quote me on that. If any of you guys have played the Wi-Fi thing on this, you probably know how good this thing is right here. Unfortunately, I don't because I haven't played it, but I've seen a lot of LPs on this, so I kind of know what I'm talking about. Other than that, you know, what else can I say? You know, the reason I should have this on this team a little bit later on, down along the line on the road, is because besides him being a sweeper, you could probably get him out of dangerous situations, like if a rock slide's happening, you could save them from it. Him, Clement, and Bonnie, and then Serena later on when she joins the team after a while. And another reason they should have him on the team besides topping Team Rocket, you know, you can, you know, basically sweep motherfuckers like left and right, unless a fire type, a steel type, or a rock type come into play, or maybe a fighting type, which of course are all super effective against ice types, then that person's pretty much fucked, especially Ash, you know, Pikachu. But of course you can always resort to this Pikachu because that thing's got to be a level trillion by now, but they're always probably going to reset it because Pikachu doesn't always like win every like battle Ash wants to fight him. So that's the reason why I want him to be on Ash's team a little bit later on. Next up, real quick, and it's probably going to be the same one or the other one. We'll see what happens here. Oh, right here, Greninja. I know most of you guys can't see this, but just bear with me. See if I can put a little closer. There. That's as close as I'm going to get to. I know you guys can't see him that well, but this is Greninja. The reason why he should be on the team, obviously we already know. If any of you guys see the promotional episode, the first like two-part series of X and Y, the first one in episode 1 and episode 2, you know he's already got a Froakie right now. So hopefully if he does evolve it later on into, not Greninja in the third evolution, the second one. I forgot his fucking name, I can't believe it. But yeah, most of you guys know already he is. Frogadier, yeah. Once he evolves into Frogadier and then Greninja, you know, he's basically be almost unstoppable if he decides to evolve. Because you know how Ash is sometimes when directors and producers are like, oh no, we want him to stay the same. Like, we've seen that with first generation when Bulbasaur stood the same, Squirtle stood the same. And then second gen when like Totodile and then well, Chikorita didn't stay the same. I think it evolved into Bayleef from Meganium, I know that. Third generation, let me see. I think he got, I know Brock got Mudkip, May got Torchic, and that means he got of course he got Trico, so he evolved into Grovyle and Sceptile, so he evolved it there, which was good. And then of course in first generation he evolved all the way to Charizard. A lot of people don't know, should know that unless they've been living under a rock. Fourth generation, Ash ended up getting hold on a second. I know Dom got Piplup. That means Brock, he ended up getting fuck, what did he get? I know there's Piplup, Chimchar. Yeah, Ash got Chimchar later on because Paul didn't want it. He abandoned it. And then after that, what happened was Water, Fire, Ice. I'm trying to remember the last fucking one. I think he got Turtwig too, yeah. So Brock didn't get either of them, which is kind of weird. I know he still got Pinecone Fortress later on. But after that, what happened was, in 5th generation, it was a little bit different, because Ash the Snivy never evolved, which was kind of sad. Same with Oshawott. So I was a little disappointed, but his, the only one that evolved throughout that whole thing was his Tepe. It evolved into Pignite. It never evolved into Emboar, which is pretty fucking sad. Unless it did, and I just didn't watch the whole series. That's a different story. The reason why Frogadier, he should stay on here, because the speed has got to be off the fucking charts on this damn thing. Literally. It is a fucking huge threat when it comes to the speed. As far as attack, special attack, defense, and special defense, maybe special defense might do something, but the other ones are probably going to be shit, but that's the chance you take when you choose the 3 starters in this generation. Either it's Fennekin, and shout out to, once again, the Desknar 100. He told me that Serena was actually going to be getting Fennekin, and Claymont was going to get Chespion, and of course we already know Ash gets Froakie. So yeah, I know he was disappointed at it. Me, I guess it's okay, in my opinion. I'm not like the happiest person in the world about it, but I'm glad Serena's still going to be in there, so that's cool. So she'll be in the games and the TV series. And then the last one, well actually not the last one, I still got at least I think 2 more after this. So we got Greninja after that, and after Greninja, this one already, Guavala, I cannot fucking say his name still, man. I cannot believe, oh, Heliolisk. The reason why Heliolisk should stay on this team, hopefully it gets a Helioptile, or Heliopile. I think it's Helioptile, that's what it is now in the anime series. The reason he should get this one when he gets it in his first form, and then the second evolution he evolves it, he should get it because I don't know what it is, but it looks like an electric type version of a Typhlosion for me. I don't know what it is, except it's not a big giant like a Wolverine thing or whatever. It's a it's a lizard. The reason you should get it, it's attack, that Heal Pulse thing, freaking badass. Not Heal Pulse, but the electric version of it, you know, Parabolic Charge. Most of you guys know that by now, if you're playing the game, X and Y. Another reason why he should be on here, because look at the freaking interior design on this thing. It looks absolutely epic as hell. Now hopefully, I mean, if it did get a 3rd evolution, it'd be a fucking wrap, but I think it only has that one and the 2nd evolution, that's it. Hopefully, I can't wait to get a card version of this on the TCG thing whenever I do my monthly unboxing pulls. Most of you guys probably watch it, some of you guys don't, but the ones that do watch it, kudos to you, thumbs up for that shit if you want to or not. I'm not forcing you, I'm just telling you if you want to. And that's pretty much all I had to say on him. I really don't have too much to say about him. He just looks like a badass, pretty much. That's it. And I think that's pretty much wraps it up, if it does. Oh yeah, I forgot about these guys, Meowstic. The reason why Meowstic should be on this thing, I mean, it doesn't matter if he chooses the male or the female one. I know the female is going to have all physical attacks, while the other one has special attacks and like special defense. So attacks and special attacks for this one. I think that's the male and the other one's female, unless I fucked it up. But other than that, this is actually one of the other first Pokemon he sees in the first episode. It's like, oh, I never seen that Pokemon before. I thought it was funny as hell. Really cool how he's like, oh, we've seen all these other Pokemon we're familiar with too. I thought it was freaking hilarious when he said that. You know, of course, Ash being Ash. It's crazy. He's completely random at times. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I cannot wait to see these two in battle. You know, when they put their little CGI attacks in there. There's probably gonna be the Meowth of this generation. That's what I'll say about this. Same with how Glameow was for 4th generation, and how Purloin was for 5th gen. And I'm not sure about 2nd and 3rd if we had it. No, I think Meowth was still in 2nd when there was Johto. And then 3rd generation, I know it was Skitty. That was the cat Pokemon in that one. Unless you want to put the Hyenas one like Kuchan and Mightyena, and that's different, yeah. So yeah, I can't wait to see how these two are going to end up in action. They're probably going to be even the plus or minus of this generation if they use Helping Hand, which I pretty much for the life of me, you know, basically as far as the stretch of the imagination goes, I wouldn't even be surprised if these two end up getting Helping Hand, seriously. Like the plus and minus ability. But hopefully they don't get those shitty abilities because they didn't do crap, really. And I think that's pretty much it right there. If it is, let me just check just in case to make sure. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So like I always say, hopefully you enjoyed this video on why, you know, Ash should have these 6 Pokemon in a starter team, excluding the fact for Guava or Avalacha. I don't know. I'm still gonna have to get used to saying that word. But hopefully you liked this video, and like I always say, peace out, bros, women, bronies, and Pegasisters. I will see you when I see you. You guys have a good day, have a good night, wherever you're at around the world. Don't drink and smoke weed at the same time. Don't be reckless. Stay safe. See you on the next one. All that good shit. See you soon. See you around. And that's pretty much all I had to say. All right, easy, and I'm out of here. Okay, peace. I'm getting the house out, and talk to you soon. Late.